to put your information in. Again, I'm just checking to see where you are. Cameras need to be on. I need to be able to see your full faces. And I want you to really demonstrate good ability, okay? We need to see your full face, not a little silhouette. I'm standing on purpose. The purpose is just to make you the best drivers you can be. And you do this through high quality teaching, up-to-date current data. I use state police data. I use Midwest driver's education data. I'm always trying to find new and current information. So the first thing you need to do is put a cue and a question. All you need to put in a question for me. I'm gonna give you a moment. When this music's off, I need questions in. I'm not waiting for you. Or the expectation is, as you put a cue and a question, I'm pushing you, this is gonna be high energy class. How do you maintain good radius around a roundabout? Just like learning how to walk on the sidewalk. When you're learning how to walk on the sidewalk, you don't hug the right, you'll be on people's grass. You don't hug the left, you'll be on people's grass. Let's use a high school example. When you're walking down the hallway in high school, you'll hug the right, you're gonna hit people at their lockers. You're gonna get your T clocked. If you hug the left, you're gonna hit people going the opposite side. Beginning drivers have to learn lane line reference. How do you judge speed, distance, and space? You will be hugging the right because you're gonna put yourself in the car in the middle of the lane. You'll get honked at, you'll get cut off, you'll get sideswiped. We're in America, we drive on the right. Our steering wheel's on the left. You wanna focus on lane line reference. You'll be to the left of your lane, not in the middle. If you put your car into, example, let's use my little phone case with my little Octobuddy. If you hug the right, you're gonna sideswipe. If you hug the left, you could hit oncoming traffic. So the first thing I would say to all of you, because I'm talking to first-time drivers, work on, learn lane line reference. Have a conversation with your instructor. Some of you in the car, you're just scared. You're not breathing, you're not interacting. This is a special moment in your life. As an instructor, I get a chance to get insight into the next generation of drivers. You're not just a student to me, you're part of a community. And once you learn that you're part of a community, you're gonna start being committed, right? I've taught some of your brothers and sisters, Wheel of Name, Kahoot, Quizzy, Book It, more high quality questions. Okay, the police blocks in 2026. I'm not using stuff from last year or 2 years ago. I'm keeping you more accountable. And if you're sleeping or goofing off or playing, I will call you out because we're here. I'm using my life energy. You're using your life energy. You got to step it up. And as a teacher, yes, I'm not dynamic, high energy, objective on the board, do now, exit ticket, teacher. It takes work. So I'm not going to lay back and say, here, do 100 questions. And you sleep in the class. So if you sleep in the class, you're gonna be removed. Who has to right of way at a turnabout? The people already in the turnabout have the right of way. But if you don't understand this, you're gonna blow a yield sign and hit them. Okay? You have to yield. Whenever you have a sign in front of you, you yield. If it's stop, you stop. 1001, 1002, 1003. If it's a yield, you slow down and check. There are more roundabouts more common in the United States. On your road test, you're gonna have roundabouts. When I drive you, I'm taking you on a route with double roundabouts. You're gonna have panic attacks. You're like, are you true? Yes, you're gonna have panic attacks. You're gonna have low self-awareness because this is your first time in a car. But I'm trying to make you better. Some of you still haven't signed up for driving. I'm not worrying anymore. I've already told you. We're on the second week. We're at the end of the second week. I'm gonna show you reasons why you don't wanna drive. I'm gonna share it with you. I can't make you drive. The other instructor at the other location has the same problem. Teens do not want to drive. And then you reminded me of what we need to go over yesterday. Okay, so you can put more questions in. Preliminary breath test. If they think you're under an influence, Stella, you're going to get tested. They're going to pull you over. You're going to have to blow into a breathalyzer. And if you are under the influence, your license is taken there on the spot. If you refuse to test, your license is taken away. So some people think they're above the law. I went to a party, I'm okay to drive home. No, you should be staying at your friend's house. You should not be driving. That will be on the test. So a lot of people take risks. Real talk, update. The current data says around your brain develops around 24. There's new information that says it's 33, it's 34, it's 36, it's 33 to 36. If you look at it, Stella and Sophia and Anthony, we learn new information every day. Our brain grows. If you don't learn new information, your brain won't grow. Why do you think you're taking basic math, then algebra 1, then geometry, okay, then trig, then calculus? Your brain is growing. Why do you think they have these as credits at the high school level? You have to be ready to go on to college or trade school, okay? It's serious. I'm gonna keep going, going right to the questions. Question. If there is traffic and a person that's in front of you begins to back up for some reason and you have nowhere to go, is it acceptable to honk your horn? Yes, because they might not see you. If you don't do anything, they're going to back into you. And if you don't honk your horn, you're going to hit them. You want to check your rearview mirror, but a lot of you don't check your rearview mirror. Let's keep going. What is the best lane for cruise? The middle lane. Thank you, young Anthony. The middle lane is the safest for cruising. The lane to the right, you're going to have people making right turns out in front of you. They're not looking. The lane to the left, they're going to be passing you really fast. You want to try to be in the middle lane so you can see traffic to the left, to the middle, and to the right. Please keep the questions coming in. If you suddenly need to stop and your vehicle doesn't have ABS, what you should do, young Grace, is on the test. You want to pump the brake so your brakes don't lock up. Pump the brake, pump the brake, pump the brake. It's going to be on the test. Let's keep these questions going. How do I judge the correct following distance? You pick a stationary object. One Lake Orion boy, one Oxford boy, one Lake Orion boy, one Oxford boy, one Lake Orion boy, one Oxford boy. Amelia's like, no, he didn't. Yes, I did. You pick a stationary object, you count 1001, 1002, 1003. The minimum following distance is 3 seconds. Pick a stationary object. It's car length for every 10 miles an hour. Please keep the questions coming in. All of you need to participate. I'm putting it on you today. You want to learn? You put in questions. Okay, and then I have other information to go over from yesterday. At a four-way stop, who goes first? The first car to get there. The first car to get there, Robert, is the first car to go. If two cars come together at the same time, the car on the left yields to the car on the right. But you're going to forget because you're going to be nervous. You're going to be in a testing situation with your mom, with your dad, with your grandpa, with me. And if you mess up, your mom clocks your teeth. Boy! Your dad clocked your teeth. You almost got hit. Dad, they waved me through. Don't go because someone waves you through. You will be hit by a car and it's your fault. This is one of the most common ways you fail as a beginning driver. Don't you want to learn this? No, I just want to chill. Can you just talk about stuff from 10 years ago? No. Can we see an old video? No. Can you just stop talking? I want to sleep. No, I'm not that type of person. I'm going to keep challenging you. Put in your questions. Put a Q in a question. Next, I already talked about the four-way stop. Next, if someone is driving 15 under the speed limit, how would you signal? How would you signal them? You increase your following distance. I'm using keywords as this driver said. Increase means make more space. Okay? Decrease means get closer. You increase your following distance. You mirror, turn signal, blind spot. You get away from them. On your road test, if you're driving 5 or 10 or 12 under the limit, you're starting to create a dangerous condition. You will fail. Many of you will drive under the limit. I drive 2 students tonight. They're going to be nervous. They're going to be hungry. They're going to be falling asleep because I've done it before. I already know. They're just driving, not paying attention. Just ran a light. Just hit a curve in downtown Mount Clemens Trap area. Not paying attention. I already know what's going to happen because you are tired. I'm keeping the car ice cold. No. Yes. Signal, get away from them because you become part of the hazard. You will be a hazard because you're a beginning driver. Hold on, bro. What you saying? You're a hazard because you're a beginning driver. You're going to drive slower because you don't know. You're going to tailgate because you don't know. You're going to run a light and get us killed because you don't know. This is why your parents don't want to be instructors. Mr. Myles, I don't know how you do this. I love cars. I love teaching people how to drive. Someone's got to do it, but your parents don't want to do it. How do I know? I talk to them. I build a personal, you build a what? A personal relationship. What? Your parents want to be informed. And if you're getting a 2 or a 0 on your second drive, there's a problem. You have to get 39 out of 39. I need more questions in. I only see 7 new ones. I'm putting it on you. Okay, we know we're talking about worksheet 4. I could give you 215 true false questions and put you to sleep. You're going to get all that. Okay, put in questions. So you're going to be driving slow. You're going to cause a hazard. People are going to tailgate you. They're going to cut us off. A motorcycle cut us off the other day. Guy, no helmet, in the left lane, cut right in front of us. I'm like, oh my God. What if he flipped? We ran him over. It's his fault, Mr. Myles. What if he went too fast and skid? It's his fault. But this is where we are in 2026. People with no helmets, e-bikes, motorcycles, not proper gear, no leathers, no hand gloves. They crash. Mama, all your skin comes off. Let's keep going. I'm going back in questions. How fast are you looking when you look between mirrors? How fast are you looking? I'm kind of confused by that. You're not looking fast. You're looking to check. You want to look efficiently. It's a quick 2 or 3 millisecond glance. Jalen, I understand you're starting to think. When Jalen first was driving, he was gripping that wheel. I'm like, son, relax. It took him a moment to relax. And then we relax. Jalen was Corvette. I see Jalen smiling. That's what I live for, baby. Woo! And then I talked to his parents before we left. I talked to his parents after he left. They want feedback. And if your parents truly care, Mom, Dad, you got to get out of the car. He wants to talk to you. I don't want to move. Mom, Dad, get out of the car. Don't you want feedback? No, I don't. I want to go home. Don't you? No, they want to go home. You're their offspring. Open your hand. I'm putting my life in your hand. No, I'm not. I will hit that brake on you. Because you ran a light. I'm sorry. But when you keep running lights, it doesn't mean anything. We can't run lights. So, Jalen, you want to check it 2 or 3 milliseconds, quick glance. If you look too long to the right, your car drifts to the right. If you look too long to the left, if you look too long in your center mirror, you just start drifting. Put in questions. Let's go. How do you maintain a good, we already talked about that. Look ahead. If you look toward the curve of the roundabout, you're going to hit it. And then if I have to turn the steering wheel, you failed. If I have to tell you to turn the wheel and you're going straight, we're going to crash. If I tell you the light's red and you're still on the gas, we're going to crash. So guys, you have to have self-awareness. I can't just, okay, the light's red, slow down. Why you talk too much, bro? Because you're about to run a red light. Why don't you tell me the lights to screen? Because you're daydreaming. Thinking about a sheet slush. Hey. Free. You're in such a hurry to get to sheets, you ran a light. I'm sorry. I just want to drive. No, it's Emily's turn. Quit being selfish. Oh, you're right. Right? So, Leonard, to understand what was going on, you want to look ahead, look at the open space. If you look to the curb by the roundabout, you're going to hit it. If you look to the right off the road, you're going to go off the road. You want to look and have good lane line reference, like walking down the hallway, lane line reference. What headlights do you use in fog? You use your low beam headlights, because if you lose high beam headlights on the test, those fog particles will reflect back into your face. But you're not going to believe me. You're like, it's too dark. I want to use my high beams. But then you can't see and crash and go off the road. There's a reason why. You don't believe me. You don't believe your mom. You don't believe your dad. You don't believe your teacher. You don't believe your coach. But then when you crash and go off the road, you're like, I just crashed. Because you don't listen to me or your mom or your dad. Why? I talk to your parents. I'm an educator. And shout out to teachers. Shout out to teachers. Hey, some of my students their parents are teachers. I love this. Wake up, Benjamin. We're making us fall asleep. Okay? Wake up. Right? See where my soldiers are. Okay? Julia did a great job. Driving good, driving nice. I see you smiling, girl. She was holding that wheel. We switched in the neighborhood off of 23. She's like, I'm like, you driving? Okay. We saw a man taking the dog outside. I said, girl, you got to make a left-hand turn around. And she was like, what? Put it in drive. What? I'm smiling because she's learning. She get ready to be free. Put it in drive. Okay. Turn the wheel to the left. She was kind of shuffling. I see you smiling, girl. You know you're ready to drive. She turned around. She was trying to keep it straight, going to the left. Don't laugh at her. She learning. We got up to 23. Okay, you got to make a left turn. Go up to, she's like, what? Car's coming left. Car's coming right. She's like, I got to do what? Make a left turn. She got up. She looked. Push that gas. Okay. She got out there. Got her downtown Mount Clemens trap area. Made her park. Have her go around the block. She's learning how to drive. Shout out to her mama. A teacher. Automatic pass, but levels are standard, making her work harder. And my eyebrows are longer than yours, girl. My eyelashes, they natural. Right? She know what I'm talking about. Building a sense of humor, building trust. Okay, I'm going back to your questions because you're like, what are you saying, bro? I'm getting to know you. If I don't know you, I don't trust you. Ooh. If I don't know you, I don't trust you. Okay, when did you start driver's training? High school, just like you. High school, around 10th grade, right? Got my own car, stacked my own money because my mom and dad were not going to get me a car. Get a car, boy, stop. Mom, dad, you gonna help me? Help what? I got my own car, Chevy Malibu, light blue. I'll show you my high top fade. Bro, you ain't got no hair. I still got hair. I had that high top fade, bro. Yeah. So high school, started driving, but people wanted to drive. They did make excuses, right? And it'd be a good segue to go to those questions, but I want to keep answering your questions. Okay, when spinning out, the Quizzy said you must go neutral. Spinning out. You can put the car in neutral. The transmission and engine are connected. That'll pull power from the tires. You can lift your foot. There are different options you can do if you're spinning out. The most important thing is to gain control of the car. I understand what Julia said. And Julia's got all her drives. Yeah, girl. If you have all your drives signed up and you have at least one or two drives, put yes in how many drives you have scheduled in the chat. Again, if you have all of your drives set, put, yes. If you have at least one or two drives set, put yes. If you don't have any drive set, put no. And again, we're driving tonight. Don't think you're going to be wild on the road. You're not. You're going to fall asleep. You're going to go all over the road. Okay? You're not the first one from a high school 25 miles away. Okay? Okay? So you want to put the car neutral so the motor and transmission don't pull, keep pushing. You want to lift your foot off the gas and brake. You want to look in the direction you want to go. Let's see, I want to keep going. Put your questions in. Do you have to be a resident? Yes. If you live in the state and you're trying to drive in the state, the state, you need to be a resident. This is why you need to show a piece of mail or documentation you actually live. Okay, I want to keep going. I need more questions. I'm going down to the bottom. We talked about four-way stops. Everything I'm saying is being recorded. Everything you put in. So I'm going over information. Don't worry. We're going to hit you with a quizzy. Don't worry. ABS. Pearson randomly stopping in the middle of the street. You look, you check your mirror, you look ahead. So you're like, what do I do? You are looking ahead, you cover your brake, you turn on your four-ways. Yes, it is acceptable to use your horn, but you're not like, scaring everyone. We talked about preliminary breath test. We talked about how do you recover from a skid. What do I do if your brakes fail? You pump your brakes. There's hydraulic fluid in the system. You can downshift to a lower gear. You can cut the car off. There are things you can drive in the mud. You can drive on the side of the road. You just don't take an L and hit a semi truck. Boom! You just don't take an L and hit a tree. Boom! Okay? You just don't fall asleep with the sun in your eyes. Boom! A body arrest tends to stay at rest, otherwise, yes. You don't wear your seatbelt, you're gonna fly forward. Okay? The longest time, you should check your surroundings. You just wanna scan. If you're staring at a kid, you're gonna hit a car. If you're staring at a deer, you're gonna hit a car. You wanna scan and look like you're walking in the hallway. If you keep looking too long, you're gonna walk into someone. And then there's a problem. Is it illegal to keep your high beams on all the time? The answer is it will irritate other people and you could get a ticket. Check the statute here in our state. Type it in, Grace. All of you type it in. Is it illegal to drive with your high beam headlights on? I don't think it's illegal, but you're going to blind other drivers. You type it in. And I said, I don't think it's illegal. However, cut and paste Robert's question. Is it illegal to keep your high beams on all the time? The answer is, I don't think it's illegal, but however, you're going to end up blinding other drivers, forcing them off the road. So cut and paste, type it in. Next, it's raining heavily. And okay, sound like someone cut and pasting questions. Y'all think I'm on that silly. You're cutting and pasting the same question. Y'all think I'm on that silly. Right? If you see splashes on the road, slow down. But you're gonna keep driving fast and skid out. You lift your foot, you reduce your speed. Again, you should have cut and paste Robert's question, is it illegal to have high beams on? I'm going through questions as quickly as possible. If another driver has road rage, what should you do? Get away from them. Okay, all of you will trigger people to have road rage because you drive 10 under the limit. You use the wrong blinker. You're driving slow at night between 8:30 and 10:30. You're yawning now, you're gonna yawn tonight. Right? When people drive at night, they fall asleep. I know, you think it's not true. When we go to the Mount Clemens Trap area, you're gonna run over the curb. When I take you on that roundabout, you're gonna be driving off the road. Because a lot of beginners think they know, but they don't know. And then once you go off the road, you become humble. But sometimes it takes a near fatal accident to have that happen. Because it's called the kryptonite quotient. All of you have that. You're young, you think the world revolves around you, and it does not. Your parents have priority. They're the ones that got you in this class. Safety is the number one priority in the driver's ed car. If you have a panic attack and go off the road, I'm stopping, I'm gonna talk to you, and I'm gonna put you in the back seat. If you are getting a 0 on your second drive or a 1, and you should have a 2, I'm gonna talk to your parent. Because parents wanna be informed. You don't get an automatic pass. I wanna let you know this. I'm very on top of my grading. If I have a problem, I can call my boss. Oh, Mr. Myles, you know what to do. Let's talk to the parent. Send me an email. My boss knows how I move. Oh, he doesn't like me. Oh, he's picking on me. No, you keep hitting the brake instead of the gas. You're running through a red light. You're going off the road. You wear the wrong shoes. Guys, I'm telling you the barriers to entry. So don't take someone home. Flashing yellow, proceed with caution. A lot of you will stop in the middle of the street and we get hit. And I'm saying, no, don't stop. You're like, what? We get hit. Flashing yellow means proceed with caution. Left turn lanes, you want to turn into the nearest lane. I had a driver yesterday go in the wrong lane, cut off her car, failure. Guys, it's real out here. I'm not gonna lie to you. How close should you be behind a semi-truck? I want 6 car lengths because semi-trucks are long. I have a video to show you, but we're gonna wait for that. 6 car lengths. Do you really have to stop or slow down at a rail? You wanna slow down and lift your foot and look left and right. Why do you think it's on a road test? You'll get marked down if you don't look left and right because they train as a hazard. They always have the right of way. Some railroad crossings here in our state don't have gates, don't have sirens. You will get hit. You don't have to believe me. Type it in. I want to prove you wrong, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead, look it up. We're all learning. Can you explain the difference between flashing yellow and a flashing red? Flashing red means stop. Flashing yellow means proceed with caution. That was quick, my boy. Come with a harder question. Yay. Right? Flashing yellow means proceed with caution. You look left and right. Flashing red, you stop. Example, you are on the side road. You have a flashing red. You have to stop. The oncoming traffic has the right of way. Come on, guys. I want to keep answering your questions. 6 drives, 5 drives, 6. Ooh, 6. 6, 7. 6. 3. 2, 4. Okay. But it's not annoying to the other person. Don't know that. Don't start saying random stuff in the chat. But you could irritate other drivers. You do irritate other drivers accidentally because you go too slow. We're in the mind of a beginning driver. That's what this class is about. You are a beginning driver. You don't drive at the speed limit. The speed limit is 50. You're at 40. You're at 37. People get irritated. They start tailgating you, flashing lights, sideswiping, cut you off. It's because you're not driving at the speed limit. Thanks, OG. I'm trying to tell you what you need to do, but you don't do it. It does affect other, it was illegal to keep your high beams on, but it can distract other drivers. So it's not illegal, but you would distract other drivers. Why would you do that? Oh, I just asked. You distract other drivers. And if a police officer, let's just say I'm driving along my state police car, that car's got their headlights on. I might flash my high beam lights. They're still on. Whoop, I'm doing a U-turn and pulling you over. Hey, ma'am or sir, I just want to let you know, license, registration, proof of insurance, you're driving with your high beams on. Oh, I didn't know, officer. I'm still going to check your record. They can pull you over just to check. License, registration, proof of insurance. Officer Ware would say, is your driving record okay? You got any warrants? Let me know now. Another officer says, hey, your high beams are on. What are you doing? We're all different. It's not illegal to keep in your high beams. What do you do if someone is tailgating you, but you do not want to go over the speed limit? You stay at the current speed limit. Eventually, they will drive around you. That was easy. Next question. What are safe ways to drive on icy roads? Hey, we live in a cold weather region. Anyone can drive in the summer, 80 degrees, 70 degrees, okay? Driving in downtown near Lake St. Clair. In the wintertime, it's gonna be different. You're going too fast on the turn, Benjamin. You're going too fast, Ava V, Ava W, Julian's going too fast. You're gonna skid out of control. Grace H is going too fast. A is falling asleep. She getting ready to get removed. Look at her. She's straight sleep. Girl, you better wake up. She's straight sleep. I'm getting ready to move her right now. Why'd you do that? You better get that, girl, you about to fall asleep. You better wake up. She like this. You better wake up, girl. She's straight falling asleep. She's like, who are you talking to? Better wake up. Robert getting serious. Come on, Robert. Right? Anthony, I know Anthony's serious. He's trying to get done. Anthony, how many drives you have done already?
3.
Say again.
I have 3 drives.
Oh! He got 3 drives done. All right. So if you're on icy roads, you want to reduce your speed. Look where you're going. Don't panic. Don't overcorrect. Don't undercorrect. What do you do if someone hits me and drives away? You try to take a picture of their license. You use your phone. You call the police. Don't chase them down. You're about to have a fight and get beat up by a 24-year-old soccer mom. Because people don't have insurance. Maybe they're having a bad day. There's a lot of hit and runs. So you don't want to get in a physical altercation. Someone could get beat up. Both of y'all could get beat up. There are 2 ladies fighting out here. Call the police. We have a report, 2 women fighting. So if someone hits you, runs away, try to get a picture of their license plate, make them out of the car. That's all you can do. How do you handle traffic lights when the power's out? Treat it as a 4-way stop. How come Haley is asking high-level questions? DOK level 3. I don't care about her, bro. I'm just trying to do my time. I'm trying to make you one of my best classes. And then next month, my class is going to be better than you. Will police pull people over as a courtesy after a normal car with a normal driver giving? Yes, the police will pull you over, Grace, if you run through a light, if you are going too fast, if you're going too slow. The police will pull us over. I had a young lady that ran 3 yield signs. I told her, you're blowing yield signs. She didn't listen. Second yield sign, she didn't listen. Third yield sign, whoop, police pulled us over. She didn't listen to me. You don't listen to your mom. You don't listen to your dad. You don't listen. She got pulled over. She ran 3 yield signs. She deserved it. Why you say that? Because I speak truth. Yeah, you will get pulled over. If you are at a red light and an ambulance is coming, you stay at that red light. If you need to pull over to the right, you pull over. If you can't pull over, you stay where you are. The ambulance will circumvent traffic. What happens if we get pulled over? You go to jail. It depends on what happened, Robert. Did you hit a car? Did you go into the ditch? Are they pulling us over because you're Robert? Are they pulling us over because I'm Mr. Myles? I'm being funny with you. What did you do? Police just might pull us over. Here, there's your driver's ed car. They're going really slow. Sir, is everything okay? Yes, my student driver, he's really nervous. It's Robert's first job, he's really nervous. It's Haley's first job, really nervous. Okay, police do and will pull us over. If you're going too fast, they'll pull us over. If you don't use your blinker and call off a car, they'll pull us over. So Robert, it's not playtime, it's real time, okay? If you run a stop sign and the police are there, you'll get a ticket. They could, because you don't listen. I've taught you to stop at the stop line and then proceed. Gentleman said, how do we know if the road is icy? Since we live in a cold weather region, I'll be right to the point. If there's ice on your window at home, there's ice on the road. If there's ice, shiny ice on your porch where you almost slip and fall, and your parents are laughing at you because they have a Ring doorbell, like he almost fell. I told him to put salt on the porch. He didn't. I told him to shovel the snow. He didn't. If the temperature's below 32 degrees where water freezes, you're going to be. Ava, you okay? Ava V, you okay? Who you fighting? I saw a hand. Who you raising your hand at, Ava V? What's going on, girl? You okay, Ava V? I just want to make sure. Grace is like, okay, Mr. Myles. I just want to make sure we're good. I'm checking all my soldiers, right? So if it's the temperature is below freezing, you're going to have potential of black ice, right? Okay, type takeaway. Type takeaway. What did you learn? Takeaway, Takeaway, semicolon. I need 3 complete sentences. 3 complete sentences. Why are you making us type this? I thought we just gonna do a worksheet. No, 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 no. You with the wrong one. My sister took your class. That was your sister 3 years ago. We are DOK level 3. We got the wheel of names. Higher level questions. Stella asked, does a parking ticket affect your license? No, but your mom and dad will be upset because the car's in their name. Girl, you got a parking ticket and you didn't pay? The car's in my name. So you got to pay parking tickets. You go to a downtown area, downtown Mount Clemens trap game. They come out and give people tickets. Any downtown area where there's meters, if you don't pay, you're going to get a ticket. This is how downtown areas raise revenue. You mean they give me a ticket because I don't put money in the machine? Yep. Use your debit card. You swipe it, you type in the name of the number and name, letters of your license. You swipe it, you're good for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you're going to have a ticket on your car. My daughter got a ticket. My wife was upset. You got a ticket? I'm like, Emily, you got a ticket? Dad, I forgot to pay the ticket. I'm like, your mom about to tear you up. It's true. You better pay them parking tickets. Dad, I got a ticket. What you want me to do? Can you give me some money? So Mom, your mom is already mad when she comes home. Thanks, Dad. Dun, 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 dun. Don't get parking tickets. I just want to look for Pokemon. Middle of the day. You're about to get a ticket. I found Pokemon. It's true. Mr. Myles, why you say this crazy stuff? It's true. You don't believe me? It's true. Logan Paul, Pokemon illustrator. 5.5 million, he sold it for over 16.2. You better get them Pokemon. I need to buy a case of Pokemon. Don't let me find an illustrator card. It's over. My wife will be like, honey, what is this box? It's Pokemon card. She's like, you done lost your mind. Don't let me get a rare illustrator card. It's over. It's over. It's me buying a random box. Bro, what does this have to do with driving? Everything, because people are walking in front of us distracted. Okay, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna show you a couple of videos. Our energy is good, our vibe is good. I'm really pushing you to be good drivers. I'm really excited because I'm gonna be driving, right? I'm gonna be driving Julia, Benjamin, Ava V. Excited. You should be excited. And then I got Anthony, 6 to 7. Just chilling. And then, I got Robert, Maceo, and then Emily. They're 8:30 to 10:30. I normally don't drive late. Pay particular attention. Are we going to Mount Clemens Trap area? Maybe, maybe not. Wake up.
Mr. McKinney, I thought I was driving at 6 to 8.
Who is this? Robert, you're driving... Robert, you're driving 7 to 8. You know what? Let's do this. Robert, I need you to show up at 6. Robert, can you show up at 6?
Yeah.
Okay, you and Anthony will drive together. That'll be a great process because Robert, you'll be on drive 1. Anthony will be on drive 4. So this would be good. Okay? And then you can learn. It's easier that I drive you in groups of 2 so you can observe someone so you can learn. That will be great if you can. Okay, Robert?
Okay.
Thank you, brother. It's okay. This is why we communicate. Don't be scared. All right? And then we'll lock in the rest of the drives. Okay? So your takeaway, put in what you learned. I'm just looking through. If someone hits you and drives away, you should try to take a picture. Always stay about 6. Yeah, stay away from semi-trucks. I have a great blind spot video where cars are in the blind spots of semi-trucks. I got to show you this. So I'm just waiting for you to type in good information. Keith, lock in. Stay focused. Keith. Hi, Keith. Lock in. Stay focused. I really want this to be one of the best classes you've taken. Okay? So I'm seeing what you put in. And I do look, if you know that I care about what you type, you're going to really push your learning. And I'm excited to drive at one. Like, we're living our best life. It's always dangerous driving beginning drivers. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay? Because I recall beginning drivers being very nervous, mixing up left and right, slamming the brakes, not stopping at all, running a light. They're so focused they have tunnel vision. That's bad. A car's coming to the right. You don't see it. A car's coming to the left. You don't see it. You stare at your foot. You wear the wrong shoes. Like some of you won't listen to me. And then you're going to crash your car and hit the brake really hard. Guys, I'm trying to help you become your best authentic self. Make sure you're locked in, Eddie. Looks like you're playing a video game. And I'm there in the background. Got you. So let's lock in, guys. I do care about what you're saying. Hey, you okay? You playing with your hair like you're about to fall asleep. You okay, A? Amelia, you okay? She's straight falling asleep.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure because your eyes are like this. Girl, you better wake up. She falling asleep. Wake up, girl. I'm on your head. Come on, expectations.
Mr. McKinney,
Yeah. What's up?
can I use the bathroom?
Girl, go. We not in prison. Go. I'm trying to have fun. I'm going to hit you with a couple of videos in a minute, right? I know what to do. I know, right? I'm trying to make sure my team ready. I see Emily waking up. Emily, how many jobs you got? Emily K.
All of them?
Woo! How many drives you already drove?
3.
Woo! Corvette. Don't be mad. She's trying to get it done. And if Emily's serious, I'm going to drive later. If you're serious, I'm going to drive later. I'm not going to sacrifice my personal energy. Match me. Come on, let's drive safe. Let's learn. And then I'll give your parents feedback. Okay, you're going to type in what are we looking at a police vlog? Are we want to see the semi-truck blind spot with a car getting crashed? Do we want to do on-scene TV? Quizzy, on-scene TV, Wham Bam Tesla, police vlog, old videos. What do we want to look at? Type it in. This your class. Okay? I'm giving you the choice. It's your class. I want you to really enjoy the class. And your little brother, sister who's 10 or 12, you're going to take this in a couple years. Remember, 2032, I'm out. Okay? I could put you in a breakout room, put you in groups of 3 or 4, drop a topic in there. I can do that too. And then you have to do research and work together. Okay? Today is Thursday. Second week. We got one more week next week. Okay? Police cam or Quizzy. Y'all want to see the police, man. All right, give me a second. Time out. 13 days ago. Give me 1 second. 6 days.
Excuse me?
Yes, go ahead.
Could I also go to the
Girl,
bathroom?
go to the bathroom. You good? Thank you for being polite. Girl, go use that bathroom. I'm just looking at, I'm trying to find the most current. Give me a second. Former state trooper. Wow. Ooh. 3 months ago. Give me 1 second. I'm just looking through trying to find the most current. Okay. So hold up. Because I want to give you the most current. 8 years ago. I'm not showing you stuff from 8 years ago. Okay, give me
ticket or pulled over or whatever for like a certain amount of time.
Give me a second. I'm getting the stuff ready 11 days ago. 3 weeks ago. Okay, we're going to hit you with 11 days ago. You're going to see the Sunrise Police Department. They're out of Florida. I'm going to drop this in. And I really want you to learn. And I'm trying to give you specific information to have you become better drivers. Okay, this is what we're looking at, right? City of Sunrise Police Department, they are officially looking for aggressive and road rage drivers. They're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Hello, bro. How you doing?
What's up, bro?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Uh-oh. Trying to get me. Okay. All right. Hold on. Here. Here. All right. All right, let's just see this video. It's from 3 weeks ago. I'm just putting in what you want to see. I'm really trying to get the best video ready. This is very good. Okay, 4 weeks, 1 month ago. All right, here we go. You're gonna see about 10 minutes of this. Trying to give you new information. They'll hit you with a quiz. I can quiz you on this information. All right, Sunrise Police Department. Let me do a screen share. All right, hold up. We're good. Let me do that screen share. Got a lot going on. Hold up. Okay. All right, time out. Give me a second. All right, I want to say thank you. We're learning our best authentic self. I want you to drive, become your best authentic self. You need to subscribe. You need to learn your best authentic practice, and we'll break it down later. And what did you learn today? Type in what you learned. Type in takeaways. TAKEAWAY, takeaways. And thank you.